All right. Woo! All right, let's see. It is Thursday, so it's gonna have to do this quite quickly. Quite quickly. All right. Hold on. 50-50. Um, hold on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up. Okay, 50. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold. No, wait, it's gonna rain. Oh, no, it's not yet. All right. No! God darn it. Gosh darn it! Wait, how am I number one? Oh my god, this is out of control. Go to two. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, hold on. -1. God damn it. Alright. Holy schmutz. That's better. Woo! Alright. Holy crap. Oh. I like the trees. I believe this is supposed to be California. And I believe those are redwood trees, but I might be wrong. This is a fictional track. I think one of the very few, or the first one ever created by Polyphony Digital, and it's absolutely amazing. This is peak. I think Gran Turismo 2 or 1 map track, and I think it's peak artistry. And this is what happens when you start creating a game and you spill out all your creativity onto something in the art form. It's beautiful. I love that tree. That when I started talking about it, that big redwood tree. Almost made me want. I've always, since Gran Turismo 5, I've always wanted to drive through the tunnel with the light above, with the gap in between, with the. I'll show you. I'll show you. You know what I'm talking about? That tunnel and that speed and past that tree, but it's not real. Yeah, this tunnel right here. I think on the PS6, if they actually, yeah, see this one. I think on the PS6 it's going to be absolutely stunning. There is a lot of, and I don't want to really point it out too much. There's a lot of mistakes that are in Gran Turismo 7 that when you play it for a significant amount of time, you can spot the problems. You can spot the flaws, I mean, and the problems. in the graphics specifically. I can see the flaws. Uh, but that's the same with any game. Yeah. Oh my Gucci. It's very beautiful, um, but there is not enough horsepower. Let's see. Bang, right? Let's put right. Okay. And so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be all right. Look at the reflection off that helmet. The guy with the gasoline. There's some stuff they could have fixed up for Gran Turismo 7 uh, with the PlayStation 5 Pro that they didn't. That's all right. It's okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, let's do this since I have such a lead. You know what? Let's do something different. Okay. There we go. Now I have to really. Oh, see, that's the thing. I gotta really pay attention. Now I might stop talking if someone enters the house, but you'll notice it. Um, but I don't want someone talking over. People should be coming anytime soon. Like anytime now, any second. But if you look at the track, you'll see like the like horizontal slash vertical, like side lines. Like you see like lines that are not perpendicular or parallel to what I'm driving into, but rather they're kind of sideways. It's supposed to represent shading, so you won't see it right now. But when you see like the difference, multiple different shades or shadows, I mean, coming into and coming out of, you'll see it. I'll point it out. Get out. I'll try to point it out. The tunnel, car, you'll see lighting problems. You see the hood, the reflections aren't extremely quick. They're, I think, limited to 30 frames per second. They're very low quality. The reflection off that is pretty good. But even the mirrors, and then there are certain games that have mirrors. Even this game with the Jaguar, 12 million credit Jaguar, which I personally I would love if they just made $12 million instead of credits, because they separate you from actually making the distinction between real money and fake money. But yeah, that one has a the mirror shows you the interior, and I wish all of them would. I see the difficulty in it, but and I see the problem in it. There's a lot of graphic horsepower that needs to be. I see that maybe in 10 years happening. 10 years, one decade, 2035, 2040. That's going to be a thing. If we live up to that point. But yeah. She points it out. Jagged. I think we passed the part where I could have showed you that. Yeah, look. Just look at the track right in front, right? So far, it looks clean. You can see the tire marks. You know, it looks super sharp. It looks super clean. It looks the shading the detail, the lighting, the color, it's clean. You know, a lot of this is it's just okay. Someone's coming to the house. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, you should see it right coming up into. You see it already? Right there, right there. You see how the shading changed? See those horizontal, the lighting change? See how it's jagged for the different shades? It's not clean. Um, Even on my screen, I can see at least that. Even on my screen, I can see other problems or screen, like frame rate drops or screen. Yeah, not necessarily screen tear like a Gran Turismo 5, not necessarily, but there, right there, you see it? See it? Right there. See it coming up when we change. Right there, right there, right there. All right. And I try to point it out, but hopefully it's visible. I love this. I love the little stuff on the floor, tires, residue. It's really cool. This game is gorgeous. There we go. I love the look of the steering wheel. It's a little jagged, like you can see, like not perfectly circled, but that's just from playing this game so often. Some cars have more detail than others, and they have to compromise somewhere. Not everything is super sharp. Takes a lot of takes a lot of horsepower to 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 basically make a perfect, like a very clean circle of a steering wheel. If anything, and then to do that multiple times because there's a lot of. You look at the dial that's to the right of the steering wheel. See how it's jagged a little bit. There's a certain car in this game that the closer you get, the circle tail lights are basically like horizontal, so that changes. It's just it's very it's horsepower at the end of the day, right? I think they could have used the PlayStation 5 Pro in that aspect of instead of having ray tracing. Because ray tracing is like 8K TVs or 4K TVs, you can't necessarily use it since right they introduced 4K. Basically, try to use it for the 2Ks for the PS4 Pro or 4K for the PS4 Pro, and they try to do the same thing for the PS5. It's still not necessarily possible. Most games aren't running their internal resolution at 4K, but it still looks great at 4K, I would say. Another 10 years, the next generation is going to do better, if not the next generation, the generation after. So maybe a PlayStation 6 or 7. And it's crazy because they introduced that in like 2000, mid 2010s. Let's see what's going on with the car. Oh, that stinks. All right. It looks like the right front tires and the right rear tires wearing out a lot more. It means I'm doing a lot more left turns, right turns. I believe. That makes sense, does it? Yeah, a lot more left turns than right turns. Yeah, I'm right. We are riding anti-clockwise, so. But this is what I love about Polyphony Digital. They don't rush things. That's the same thing with Grand Theft Auto. Same thing with some Rockstar, Polyphony Digital, Naughty Dog. Best games don't rush. Best games in history do not rush. Yearly games fail. They might not fail monetarily, but they fail with the fans. And they will eventually fail monetarily. For example, 2K. But you gotta, in a way, they had to ride the horse of profits because it doesn't happen quite often where culture and game and everything, basically the culture aligns when you can make profits. So, anyways, I finished this up now because it is, like I mentioned, Thursday. And let's say it's Friday, it's going to be quite difficult to have to go work out. It was going to be quite difficult to get what I needed.